The white tiger ashy tiger is a leucistic morph of the tiger, typically the Bengal tiger. White tigers have the typical black stripes of a tiger, but its coat is otherwise white or near white, and it has blue eyes. For a white tiger to be born, both parents must carry the unusual gene for white coloring, which happens naturally only about once in 10,000 births. Dark striped white individuals are well documented in the Bengal tiger subspecies, Panthera tigris, as well as having been reported historically in several other subspecies. Currently, several hundred white tigers are in captivity worldwide, with about 100 being found in India. Their unique coloring has made them popular in entertainment showcasing exotic animals and as zoos. Their rarity could be because the recessive allele is the result of a one-time mutation, or because white tigers lack adequate camouflage, reducing their ability to stalk prey or avoid other predators. Hi, I'm here. This is my channel. And today, I'll be talking about white tiger, so let's begin. White tigers belong to the species Panthera tigris and are most likely a variant of the Bengal tiger, Panthera tigris. However, there are many different subspecies of tiger, and white tigers have been recorded in several of them. They are generally larger than other subspecies of tiger and are noted for their bluish-gray eyes. The white tiger has the scientific name Panthera tigris. White tiger is the common name for a group of tigers that exhibit a range of leucism from almost white to white with dark stripes, similar to those of a melanistic tiger. White tigers have been reported in the subspecies of tigers, including the Bengal tiger, the Indo-Chinese tiger, the Sumatran tiger, and the Malayan tiger. Although there are reports of white tigers in Southeast Asia, the majority of white tigers are of Indian origin. The global population of white tigers in captivity is estimated to be around 400. With approximately 100 living in India and the rest scattered across the world in various zoos. White tigers are extremely rare in the wild, with sightings over the past 2 centuries being few and far between. It's believed that only a few dozen exist in the wild today. While white tigers are technically endangered, they're not as uncommon as you might think. There are thought to be around 300 to 400 white tigers living in captivity across the world, with an additional 40 to 100 living in the wild. There are many legends surrounding the origins of white tigers. Some say they come from a genetic mutation, while others claim they are the offspring of Siberian tigers that travel down from the north. Whatever their origins, these majestic creatures have captured our imaginations for centuries. People in India believe that white tigers are actually tigers that have been blessed by the gods with immortality. In Hinduism, white tigers are considered to be sacred animals that symbolize power, courage, and immortality. White tigers are the result of a genetic mutation that affects the pigmentation of the animal's fur. This mutation causes the tiger to produce no pigment at all, resulting in an all-white coat. In addition to their white fur, white tigers also have blue eyes. This is due to a lack of melanin, the same pigment that gives our skin its color. Tigers normally have orange fur because of the presence of 2 particular pigments, pheomelanin and eumelanin. These pigments are produced by cells called melanocytes. However, in white tigers, something goes wrong with the production of these pigments, resulting in a lack of orange coloration. There are 2 theories as to why this happens. One is that white tigers have a mutation in the gene that controls the production of melanocytes. This mutation prevents the cells from producing any pigments at all, resulting in an albino animal. The second theory is that white tigers have a mutation in the genes that control the distribution of pigments. This means that even though the cells do produce melanocytes, the pigments are not deposited in the hair follicles, resulting in a white tiger. Although white tigers are perfectly healthy animals, they often have trouble seeing because of their blue eyes. This is because the blue color of the iris makes it difficult for them to see clearly. As a result, many white tigers are blind or partially sighted. This can make it difficult for them to hunt and can put them at risk of being killed by other animals. Additionally, White tigers are often targets of poachers because of their rarity. Many people believe that white tigers are more valuable than other tigers because of their unique appearance. This means that poachers are more likely to kill white tigers for their body parts, which can be used in traditional medicine or sold on the black market. White tigers are currently listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. This is because there are so few white tigers left in the world. In order to protect white tigers from extinction, conservationists are working to increase their numbers in captivity. Captive breeding programs have been successful in producing healthy white tigers, and many zoos now have white tigers on display. By raising awareness of the plight of white tigers, conservationists hope to ensure that these majestic animals will continue to roam the earth for generations to come. Tigers are apex predators, and their diet consists of deer, antelope, buffalo, pigs, and monkeys. They usually hunt at night, and their stealthy approach allows them to get close to their prey before making a sudden attack. Once a tiger has made a kill, it will drag its prey into the bushes and eat it. Tigers are also scavengers and will eat the carcasses of dead animals if given the opportunity. White tigers have the same basic needs as other tigers. They require a lot of space to roam and hunt, as well as access to water and food. Because they are endangered, white tigers are typically only found in zoos or in private collections. In zoos, white tigers are usually kept in large enclosures with plenty of trees and bush for them to explore. They are also provided with pools of water to swim in and rocks to climb on. White tigers are social animals, and they typically live in groups of up to 10 individuals. They communicate with each other by making a variety of vocalizations, including growls, hisses, and roars. In order to survive in the wild, white tigers must be able to defend themselves against a variety of predators, including bears, wolves, and leopards. They also need to be able to swim well in order to escape crocodiles and alligators. White tigers are excellent swimmers and can easily outrun most land predators. When threatened, white tigers will often resort to using their powerful jaws and sharp claws to attack their assailant. They can inflict serious damage with a single swipe of their paw, and their bite force is strong enough to crush bone. In the wild, white tigers typically mate during the spring and summer months. Females are in estrus for about 2 weeks each year, and males will compete for the opportunity to mate with her. Once a male has successfully mated with a female, she will give birth to 1 to 3 cubs after a gestation period of about 100 days. Cubs are weaned for about 6 months and stay with their mother until they are about 2 years old. At this point, they are ready to leave their mother's territory and establish their own. So what exactly causes this unique white coloring? White tigers aren't actually albino. They still have the black stripes that are characteristic of tigers, but their skin is a creamy white instead of orange. This is due to a mutation in the gene responsible for producing melanin, the pigment that gives skin its color. The mutation results in a lack of the red and yellow pheomelanin pigments that normally produce the orange coloration, but does not affect the production of eumelanin, which produces the black stripes. The reason why white tigers have blue eyes is because of the lack of melanin in the iris, which is the colored part of the eye. Without melanin, the iris does not develop properly and appears blue. There are 2 theories to explain the rarity of white tigers. The first is that the recessive allele responsible for the white coloration is the result of a one-time mutation that occurred several centuries ago. This mutation would have then been passed down to subsequent generations of tigers, resulting in the occasional white tiger that we see today. The second theory is that white tigers lack adequate camouflage, which reduces their ability to stalk prey or avoid other predators. This would result in a lower survival rate for white tigers, which would explain why they are so rare in the wild. Whatever the reason for their rarity, white tigers are truly magnificent creatures. Their stunning white coats and blue eyes make them unlike any other tiger, and they are sure to capture the admiration of anyone who sees them. If you love white tigers, be sure to support organizations that are working to protect them. By doing so, you can help ensure that these amazing animals will continue to roam the earth for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you next time.
Digital magazine wonders of nature. Fascinating articles. Stunning photographs. Delivered in PDF format. Get them in the links of our channels. Purchasing digital magazines is a good way to stay informed.